Hello, it's Lewis, and today we're looking at the area calculator. Oh, and perimeter. It's the rectangle calculator because it does both area. It calculates both area and perimeter. As you see here, there's a big Google Doc with just all of this. This is a very this is pretty big, piece of code here. So I'm gonna have to probably go pretty. I'm probably gonna have to go faster than I usually do just because I might run out of time because Screen-O-Matic can go up to a maximum of 15 minutes. I don't want to have to go there or do multiple takes of this just because of that. So I shouldn't be wasting time talking about how I should um just talk about and I should just talk about the code. This is what it looks like. The rectangle calculator over here. I'm pretty sure there's an example one over here which looks a lot more aesthetically pleasing. But my one gets the job done. Pretty much just enter your length in here, enter your width in here, then it calculates it. This is supposed to be perimeter and area. Pretty much what you do is you put your length in, your width in, you choose what you want to calculate area or perimeter, and then it comes out, but this is supposed to be, that's not supposed to be length, that's supposed to be now the text box aren't the right sizes though, so I might have to do a little bit of editing there because that's not right. Area, there you go. Anyway, that's what it looks like. I have a code here, and there's a lot to it. You see, it took me a long time to read all this and actually understand what I was reading because there's a lot, as you can see. This took a long while. Then there's more steps like here. You can see you can add a clear button. I didn't do that just because it'd take a long time. So I just got the basic first one here and just made it worse pretty much. Even then I stuffed it up because I wrote the length and width here. That's supposed to be area and so. But then, there's a lot more other things I could have added here, but it just would have taken too long of time. I don't have that time. I need to go and move on to the next thing. I think it's validation. Yeah. So that's what the next video is going to be on validation. Anyway, there's a lot here. As you see, there's all this. It's pretty much there. All this. There's a lot going on in this program. So much so the file can't even load. Let me reload and try to see what's going wrong with me right now in this video. Nothing's going right here. This page, see, there's all this as well. There's definitely a lot in this program. It was a big step up from Lincoln Forms where it was just one line of code, very simple program, and then you're going to do all this. But the thing was, you could just copy it from the Google Doc and paste it in your code. Very simple, very easy then. Just reading this took a long time as well. Yeah, big step up, definitely. A lot more complicated. But it's very important to learn this as well. It will come in useful later. Everything we learn in year 10 was it software extension will come in handy later just because we're learning the fundamentals and then learning the advanced stuff. There's a lot of advanced stuff you just never really use, but the fundamentals you'll always be using. So just learning this is very important. yeah, like all of this. Yeah, that's a lot. There's a lot of steps. Pretty much just read all this and then copied it in and pasted it in. Again, you could have added more, like the centimeters. You could have added meters and centimeters, but I'm too lazy for that. That would eating up too much time. I need to move on to validation because this was due on Monday. I was already a bit late because I did it Monday night. It was due like Monday, I think at like 12, like at midday or like in the morning, whenever we had our software on Monday, that's when it was due and I wasn't there. I am a bit sick. I got the COVID. So, yeah, I'm gonna be probably a bit behind now. Just because, yeah, I'm struggling a bit. Yeah, you could have added millimeters as well as another measurement. Would have just made it a lot more complicated, so I just couldn't really be bothered. And then you could exit as well. Just there's a big X at the top there, so I just just didn't really have the time. So there's a lot of as you see, there's a lot of stuff here. Look at all that. That's just pages of stuff. Yeah. So it took a while to actually probably figure all of this out. Like you can see, there's 21 pages, but I think it was useful knowledge to have the area calculator, and here it is. Just done. My one's very simple. Not no reason to have it. I mean, you can have it looking nice for extra marks, but there's no reason just because it gets the job done. Efficiency and functionality is more important than the looks for sure. Right, I didn't really stress much on the or explain the code too much, just because we're 7 minutes in the video. If I was to explain every piece of code here and what it was doing, like I did with the linking forms, that video was already 3 minutes and it was one line of code. Yeah, this Screenmatic can only go up to a maximum of 15 minutes, so I just gave an overview of what the rectangle calculator is.